Hey everyone, I haven't done a YouTube video for ages. I got run over by a car 6 months ago and I sustained quite serious injuries. So this is my first YouTube video for quite a while. I've just had surgery on my shoulder about 4 weeks ago and I'm waiting to have surgery on my left knee. So I still have a few injuries, but I'm hoping that at least my movements can be clear enough to do a video and that you can follow. So today I'm going to do a yoga with you. This is a yoga for strength. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. So we're going to stand on the right side of the mat. Just come to the front of the mat and bring your feet so that they're together. Find that you have length in your spine, lift through the crown of the head and stretch the fingers open wide. Take a moment just to feel the breath in your body. Connect with the present moment. Inhale. Exhale out of your mouth. Just let your whole body feel centered and relaxed. Again, breathe in through the nose. And out of the mouth. Just letting out all that old stale air. Refresh yourself. Inhale and exhale. Continue now with nasal breathing. Let your breath be deep and nourishing for your body and mind. From here, lift your arms up over your head. Take a little back bend. Stretch as far back as you can go. And then bring your hands to your heart center as you sit down into a chair pose. So squeeze the knees together, lengthen the spine, and then come all the way back through to center. Let's do that again. Inhale, stretch your arms up over your head. Bring the hands together into prayer. Lean back, go way back. And then coming forward, bring your hands to your heart center. Keep the collarbones open wide. Lengthen the tailbone. Squeeze the thighs together to activate to the inner thighs especially. And if you press down your big toe, you'll feel those inner thighs even more. Now come all the way up with your hands still in prayer. And then swan dive your hands down to the floor. Keep the knees a little bit soft as we're still warming up. And then step back your left leg into a lunge. Hold that lunge, press through the back heel, set the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel that you're opening your hips. And then rotate so your right arm comes up to the ceiling. You're twisting, stack the two shoulders in one line. Stretch your arm all the way up and look up so you stretch also your neck. Hold. Keep rotating and stretching and opening before taking your hand down and stepping the right leg back so you're in a full plank. Keep the shoulders and hips in one line. As we're still warming up, let's bring the knees down, keep the elbows close to the body, move all the way down through chaturanga, and then let's lift up to a cobra. So you're stretching open the chest. Coming back down before pushing through to all fours. Then knees lift off the mat. Push your hips up to the ceiling for a down dog. So just pressing the shoulders away from the ears, chest towards the thighs. Inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Strong breath. Inhale. Exhale. Feel totally refreshed with your breath work and return back to nasal breathing. Lift up your left leg up to the ceiling or sky, depending where you are. Take a big step through so you're into that lunge. Flatten the back, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the right foot to join the left, step the feet close together. Now press either fingertips or palms into your mat or the earth. Flatten the back and look forwards. Before folding chest towards the thighs, and then reach the arms all the way up over your head, and then bring your hands in front into your heart center. And just take a moment to feel your posture, feel the space that you're occupying, feel any sensations in the body. Let's repeat all over again. So reach your arms up, lean back, bring the hands overhead into a prayer, lean back, and then sitting down into your chair. Press the thighs together, lengthen the tailbone down. Let's do that again. Coming up, release the hands, take them back over the head to stretch the shoulders, and hands together, lean back. Sitting down into your chair, keep the collarbones open wide. Feel that strength work through the quadriceps. And now bring the hands all the way up through to prayer. Swan dive those arms down to the floor. A little bend in the knees. Now step the right leg back. So you come into a strong lunge. Hold that lunge. Push that back leg straight and long. And now from here, lift up your left arm. So you're twisting that lunge. Twist, twist, twist. Keep opening the shoulders. Breathing in and out. Take your hand down and step the left leg back to join the right, so you're in your plank. And let's again bring the knees down. Elbows close to the body, moving through your chaturanga, and then push up into your cobra. Make sure you adjust the hands where you feel comfortable with your back. Lower yourself all the way down and push. So you're in all fours, then toes hook into the mat, push up into down dog. Finding length in the back of the leg to stretch the hamstrings. Let's take 2 strong breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Energize the body. Turn on all those systems. Inhale and exhale. Feeling revitalized with your breath work. And now from here, return to your nasal breathing and lift up your right leg. Right leg comes all the way up, stretch. Step forwards into a lunge. Hold that lunge. Powerful lunge here. Opening the hips. Getting our body really ready and open. And now take the left foot to join the right. Press your fingertips into the earth or the palms. Look up, flatten the back. And then fold over, bringing chest towards the thighs. If you need to keep a little bend in the knees, do so if that feels better for your back. Always listen to your body. And then from here, start to rise up. Reach your arms all the way up over your head. And then bring your hands through into your heart center. So I'm hoping that you feel warm now. Okay, so take a step back with the left leg and face to the long side of the mat. All right, take a big breath in and reach your arms up over your head. Getting the arms as straight as you can. So you can see my left side is a little bit different from my right, but you're aiming for really strong, straight arms to activate through the shoulders and the upper back muscles. Strong energy. Now take the legs a little wider here. Keep reaching, press through the soles of your feet, connect to the earth. Breathing in and out. Now start to turn your left foot to the short side of the mat and bend the knee. Open your arms up, so moving into a warrior two. Stretch your arms open. Now, warrior two is about opening the hips and strengthening the legs. Of course, we're getting that stretch through the chest as well. So look over that middle finger and feel like you're going beyond your fingers. Lengthen the neck. Find strength. Inhale. And exhale. And just start to tilt the body, bringing your left hand down on the inside of the left leg and reaching the right arm all the way up. One long line, shoulders are stacked on top of each other, looking up so you get that stretch with the neck. Make sure you plant that right foot down. Staying present, staying mindful. And then from here, coming back through to your warrior two. And now turn your foot and bring your arms all the way back up. Strong arms, just holding that, feel the energy in your body, in your system, everything firing up. Strong breath work. Breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth. One more time, breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. Then return to your nasal breathing. Turn the right foot and you have that back foot just turning in a little bit. Open the arms, so you're moving into that warrior two. Now just feel that your knee is bending enough so you're feeling the quads are activated. Looking over that middle finger and stretching the arms. Open your hips. Strong, powerful posture. You're always growing. Even if you're not moving any further into your posture, you're growing on the inside, using your breath and positive thoughts. Finding more depth and space. And ready, now tilt. So you're just going to come down with the right arm and you open the left arm up to the ceiling. Stretch as much as you can, stretch the neck. Find that, work through the abdominals and the core strength. Keep bending the right knee. Inhaling and exhaling and coming all the way back through to your warrior two. Feeling empowered with your movements today. Finding that center and being your authentic self. Listen to yourself. Let's turn back to the front, arms up. Strong, straight arms, pressing the feet into the earth. Strong, strong arms, lifting, finding space between your vertebrae. Okay, let's turn again the left foot to the short side of the mat and keeping your arms up, so that back foot, see how I'm going to adjust it so it's slightly turned out. Now we're moving into warrior one, so you're keeping your hips to face the short side of the mat, lifting both of your arms up, bending the front knee. Okay, now you can see that my left arm is struggling a little bit here, but that's okay. It's not about looking perfect in yoga, it's about getting results and stretches and strengthening the body, understanding your intention. So by lifting these arms up, you're feeling your shoulders and your upper back muscles activate. By bending the knee, you're feeling the quads activate. And by pushing through that back leg, you're feeling that stretch through the back leg, through the hamstrings and the calf and the feet at the bottom. Holding that there. And ready, turning back to the front, arms straight up, finding length. Before we turn the right foot now, so turning the right foot to face the short side, the back foot comes about 45 and you're turning those hips to the short side of the mat, bending the right knee, so you can adjust your feet with as much distance as you need to create that stretch. Arms up and pushing through that back heel. Press all the way down. Keep those arms up. Open up the chest. Mindful, thinking about alignment with breath, posture, and thought. Keep bending, keep encouraging that space. And moving back to that wide leg position with the arms up. Now I know the arms are probably getting a little bit tired. We're not going to be here too much longer. So lift, find extension, elongate. So we're growing up, we're lifting, but at the same time grounding into the earth. Now turn both of the feet so they are parallel facing the short side of the mat. And just start to take the weight onto the left leg, flex the back foot. Let's move into a warrior three. So stretching the arms as straight as you can out in front of you. See how the standing leg is straight. Try to keep the hips level, flex the back foot so the hips stay square. You're holding that posture. Keep reaching in two opposite directions. I know balance can be challenging. Don't get frustrated, just work with your breath. Keep reaching, keep holding. Yes, whoops, I shouldn't look at the screen. I lose my balance. And inhale. And exhale, let's come all the way back up through to that wide-legged posture. Wow, getting really warm now, I hope. Okay, reach, reach, reach. And let's focus the energy and the mind turning the other way. And ready, here we are. So take the balance on the right leg and start to tilt the body forwards, hinging from the hips and strengthening the standing leg. Keep those hips level, flex the back foot, keep reaching the arms and the legs in opposite direction. Hold, flatten the back, lengthen the neck. Strong breath work here. Just floating in that space. And breathing in and out. Coming all the way back up. And finally release your arms down and just make some movements to relax those shoulders. Okay, now step to the back of your mat. Just start to slowly roll down so we can have that flexion in the spine to release the spine. So roll all the way down. Should feel really nice, relaxing this way. Let the body just hang, let gravity help you. Now walk your hands forward. So we're coming all the way into a plank. Hold that plank. Activate inner thighs and glutes. Elbows close to the body. We're going to lower down, 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 and all the way down, so we're lying prone. All right, so make a pillow with your hands, forehead on your hands. And now let's work through the lower part of the body by lifting the legs. I hope you can still hear me, my microphone's sort of underneath me. So you're going to lift up your left leg as high as you can and as straight as you can, feeling your glutes and your hamstrings. Hold. Now remember here your abdominals. If you activate them, it will help to sort of protect the lower back and release. And let's change now. So lift the right leg up, lift that right leg up as high as you can, as straight as you can. So I have a little bit of an injury on this leg, so it doesn't look very straight. But you get the leg as straight as you can, and then lower down. Now we'll lift both the legs together. They probably won't lift very high, and that's okay. You're going to lift the thighs off the mat, hold those legs up in the air. Be mindful of the rest of the posture in the body. Hold. And release down. Now bring the hands away. So the hands come just in front of the shoulders. Push into your hands. Let's open up through our cobra. So your hips are still down on the mat. Have an experiment where you want your hands to be, so you might want them closer to the body. If that feels a bit intense, take them further away from the body. Always listen to what you need. Understand your intention. We're not trying to force the body to do anything. We're just opening the chest, stretching through the spine. We're getting that extension through the spine. There should be no pain, only gain in your yoga. Now, just gently lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Now, stretch your arms out in front. We will lift both the arms and the legs off of the floor, so the chest will lift. The only thing touching the floor will be your hips, your hip bones. So just relax the body for a moment, and then on your inhale, you'll lift up, lift up, lift up, hold. Keep holding that posture. Back of the neck stays long, so you're looking slightly down. Find your breath. Make sure you're not rocking around. Send the breath into the back of the body. Keep holding just a little bit longer. And release. Push into your hands. Let's come through to all fours. Now, press the toes into the mat. Lift up. Into down dog, heels lengthen down towards the floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Energize yourself with your breath work again. One more time, breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth. And then return to that nasal breathing. From here, you can bend the knees and either jump or take a step through to the front of the mat. I'm going to take a step through because of my injury, so I'm just going to step through to the front of the mat and just adjust your feet and come into the deepest squat that you can. Now, I'm not able to squat very deep at the moment because of my knees, but that's okay. I'm still getting work into my hips, and I hope you are too. Bring your hands to your heart center. Just sit the buttocks down as low as you can and open up your heart center. And just allow yourself to move around a little bit, explore that posture. Now, anyhow you can, take your hips down or just swing the legs so you come down onto seated. Sitting on your buttocks, have the hands behind the thighs and find a balance. Now, it might be enough for you today to have bent legs. I'm going to go with a full boat pose and extend the arms straight. So you can either be here, so arms are straight, I mean legs are going to extend. That's what I'm trying to say, I'm going to extend the legs straight. So you can add that extension with the legs, so lift those legs up, straight, straight, straight if you can. If not, keep them bent. We're going to hold this just for a few seconds, firing up through the center, through that root. Keep the back straight as you can, keep lifting. And gently bring the soles of the feet down to the mat, hands come behind, and push up into your reverse tabletop. So you're gonna open up the chest and the shoulders, throw the head back, and bring your hips down to the floor. Okay, let's come all the way down onto our backs. So it's lying on your back. Now let's work through our center for some strengthening work. So bend the knees. Knees come over hips and slide the hands and the back of your head. You're gonna look up in between your legs and keep those elbows wide. The hands are just there supporting the head. Now take your right elbow to your left knee and just hold that for a moment. Slowly transition through the center, and then let's go over to the other side. And now let's speed that up somewhat. So you're just gonna go over one side and then the other side. Just making sure you're twisting to your full range of motion. You'll feel this through the abdominals and the obliques, and of course your spine as we're twisting. Let's move through 4 more, and 4, and 3, and 2, your last one. Come back through the center, relax the head down, and take your legs up, up, up to the ceiling, so they're 90 degrees. Now we're going to start with single legs, so take down the left leg as low as you can, and then lift it all the way back up again. And now the right leg as low as you can, and lift it all the way back up again. So you'll feel the lower abdominals and the work through the pelvic floor and the lower back. So there should be no straining of your back. If it feels uncomfortable for your back, you can bend your knees or just reduce your range of motion. Okay, let's do 1 more on each side, just 1 more. Okay, and now let's take both the legs slowly down. Remember, if this is straining your back, you can bend the knees or just don't take it as low. I'm going to do a few of these. Make sure that you're not gripping on your hands into the mat. Let it feel natural. So you're working hard, but we're not straining or forcing anything here. Just a few more. Feeling that strength work in those lower abdominals. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Now bend the knees. I'm just going to shuffle over a little bit so I have space. Arms are open wide. Let's start off by taking the knees to the left side. Just keep the knees stacked on top of each other. Hold. And back through the center, and now over to the other side. So the knees never totally come down to the floor, you're just keeping them suspended. So this is a lovely twist for the spine, but we're also strengthening through obliques and abdominals. Now look in the opposite direction so we get that release through the spine. So I'm turning my head in the opposite direction for my legs. And bring it back, soles of the feet down onto the mat. Push your hips up, so you're coming into a bridge posture. Now you can bring your shoulders right underneath you and interlace the fingers to open up the chest. Hold that bridge posture. Now you can stay here, or you have the option to lift up your heels, which intensifies the stretch a bit more. Now another option you can add in is to take up your right leg and hold your balance. So taking your leg up to the ceiling and just hold. And release. Let's change over to the other leg, comes up to the ceiling, hold. And release. We're going to do that 1 more time. Each side, keep those hips level and lift. Last one. Now carefully bring your hips down. Take the knees in towards your chest. We're almost at the end of the class. So just move and rock a little bit side to side. Let's finish with a happy baby. So you're going to grab the tops of your feet, bring the knees towards your armpits. See if you can relax the whole of the spine into the earth, into the mat. Open up your hips. This is an incredibly relaxing posture as we come towards the close of our session today. And our final posture before our relaxation, bring the soles of your feet together, let the knees hang out, and have the hands across the chest so you can feel the breath in the body. Close your eyes and just take a moment to feel your heartbeat. Feel the breath travel in and out of you. And getting out of the thinking head and into the feeling body is so important to stay present, to reduce stress and anxiety, and to feel strong in ourselves. When we are grounded and centered, we have power and strength and resilience to deal with all of the challenges in life. Let's slowly extend the legs, extend the arms so they're by your side, turn the palms up to the ceiling and just lying here in a Shavasana. Close your eyes, relax the whole body, relax. Let everything from the class absorb into your system. Feeling empowered, centered, grounded, focused. These are all the wonderful benefits of yoga. Physical benefits, mental benefits, and spiritual benefits. Feeling connected to yourself and also the world around you. When you leave this class, take your yoga with you so that you may move mindfully and peacefully through the rest of your day, whatever is left of it. Remembering that yoga is a way of life, a way of living. Create good habits for yourself so that you can gain mastery over your life and wellness. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. And now bring your knees in towards you. Just roll into your side and carefully bring yourself up to seated. And hands to your heart center. Thank you so much everyone for doing such a lovely class with me. Thank you for your time and your energy. And I hope to see you again in a class soon. Now I'm a little bit more mobile. I'm hoping to add some more videos very soon. So please join my channel if you haven't already joined.